Hello YouTubers. Let's start from the garden today. Today we're making fool for breakfast. We call it fool in Arabic. It's beans in English or in other languages, but a different kind of beans. I have not yet decided when and what is the frequency of my videos, but let's see how it goes. So, whenever I can and feel like it, or it's just something you feel like doing instantly. So it might fluctuate now until I fully settle down, but I have a lot to share with you. Time comes, so let's make some food now for breakfast, yeah? Let's. It's raining and it's foggy and it's cold and my German friends hates this, but you have no idea how much I love this weather. Seriously. Enough humidity and heat and really. I'll see you soon. Let's go have food. So, food today it is. We prepared some onions and some tomatoes and some green chilies. Now, usually, and the most of the time I do it with tomatoes, but like I told you yesterday, I cook based on craving, and I've been craving the fool with onions today and some green chilies, and you see how you cut them and the chilies, and we say in Adani تشرخوا البسباس. This is how تشرخوا البسباس. Okay, so we're starting now. I'm putting everything here first. And you just let it a bit until the color starts to change. Maybe you should increase electricity. A little salt. I use sea salt, by the way. We will have to wait a bit until this cooks a little bit more, and then we will put the food inside. Okay, now as we can see, the tomato has melted, and with the mix of all of them and a bit salt, it smells really nice. And now we take the food and we put it all in here. And we let it mix a bit, and the heat gets into it because it has to melt, and we will squeeze it with a squeezer. I'll show you soon. Meanwhile, we are preparing here Yemeni tea that goes with it, which is loose tea boiled with sugar, and then we put condensed milk with it. All of them together, makes a what we call an Iron Man breakfast. إفطار الرجل الحديدي. Okay, so now let that boil. Get ready. And here we start squeezing them together. Now, mind you, some people just do fool and eggs. Once again, I don't know what is fool in Arabic, in English, but it's a form of beans, a style or kind of beans. It's not black beans and it's not white beans, you have to know that. It's just beans, I don't know what is it. But it's fool. Fool is fool. I'm sure all the Arabs and my family are now laughing their brains out. Some friends from Slovakia in Bratislava would be also laughing their brains out because they used to love this. Yeah, and that mix of the eggs, of the tomato, the onions, can also work with eggs, and it's eggs and tomato, and also tastes wonderful, amazing. Now, some people would say, why don't you cover it? And I will tell you why. Because it's too watery and steam coming out, it makes it a little bit drier. So let's wait for it to get drier, and then I'll show you how we present it. You need always to stir it, because you see now below this, look, it becomes thicker. See? And that's what I meant by not covering it. It becomes thicker. When it becomes thicker, it becomes tastier, and it holds more on the bread. Those who have tried it already, they love it. They know what I'm talking about. So now we will present it here. The tea, of course, meanwhile, is still boiling. شاهي عدني يعني. And then we garnish it, of course, with cumin. And a little bit of olive oil on top. That was a little bit more than a little. Here, we're ready to eat and attack. And the Yemeni tea is ready in a German mug. And some toasted bread, whatever, Arabic bread, Turkish bread, whatever you like. But as we say in Adani, مليح ما يكون شاحط. So, I bet you anything I'm gonna enjoy that. So, until next time, ciao.